Hey, what's going on, guys? BP Hero checking back in. What we're working with today with my man Dylan here is the 2020 Worth Savij USSSA model. Big thanks goes out to softball fans for sending this out to me so I could get a review on it for you guys so you all could check it out. If you're interested in picking one of these up, stay tuned to the end of the video for good ready to get some good pricing on this one, as well as all the other slow pitch products they have to offer. If you're familiar with the channel, you know what's up with this field, but for those that don't, this is the same old baseball field we've been hitting on lately. It's 320 down the lines and 350 in center. It's about 45 degrees on this day, and the wind was absolutely wicked. Gusting in from like center to right center field at a good 10 to 15 miles an hour pretty much the whole time we were out there. And poor Dylan, it started blowing even harder for his round. This stuff is for the birds, but in the name of getting content for you guys, here we are. I like to try and hit a mix of everything with the U-Trip bats, and that mix includes the Evo BP 52 Plus, the Evo Classic M, and there's some Evo 44 400s, as well as some BP Rockets thrown in this mix too, just to get us a good read on how this bat's going to do with a wide horizon of balls. This one is approved for USSSA and NSA play.
So that's what I'm used to.
It is a 26 ounce, and it did swing disgustingly light. I can make do with some 26s, even the 26 inloads, but this one was exceptionally light. It felt like a 24 ounce bat in my hands. Dylan primarily swings 26s, and he as well felt it ran on the lighter side of things. The inload on this is a ½ ounce, but the bat was just about to the point of too light that I couldn't get a good read on what was the inload as far as did it have enough, and the bat just being too light overall. There was something there for sure, but not a whole lot. This one had about 50 swings on it going into this round here, and the 12-inch barrel did feel good already. I'll give credit to this bat in that regard. The feedback was tight, but it was still able to be very responsive while doing so, and not really giving any negative feedback. For being a 12-inch barrel, it was very unforgiving, and the sound was excellent with this thing as well. And the sweet spot was very big for being a short barrel. This is your typical Worth handle that we've been seeing from these for the last few years. It's composite with nothing out of the norm from what we're used to dealing with these bats. With some of the specifics out of the way, though, let's head over to the labs and check some stuff out there, and then we'll come back to the field for our final thoughts. For as light as this swung, I was interested to see that it did come in at 26.7. A little bit of surprise there, so it's just a matter of the weighting just kind of being distributed kind of funny in the bat. But on the compression tester, I was surprised to see that this thing was coming in at 345 new in the wrapper. That's insanely high, but you will see here as we transition to after about 100-ish, 125 swings, it's right there, game ready, spit and fire, ready to go. There's been a couple DeMarinis that have done this as well. They come in really, really high and break in extremely fast, which isn't a bad thing. What's wrong with putting a few rounds of BP on a bat to get it game ready and ready to go? I will say, though, that the DeMarinis, we're talking like 50 swings, and they're at the same point that this one is. So it's safe to say you could put 100-ish swings on this thing, have it broke in, loosened up, ready to go, and able to enjoy it in games for a while before you have to worry about any kind of failing compression or anything. So, overall thoughts here. I'm just going to be blunt with this one. I'm not going to argue or start propaganda that heavier bats work better for everyone. But me personally, the lighter a bat swings, the worse I am with it. It absolutely wrecks my timing, and my swing is just built for letting the mass of a heavier bat work for me. I've had a lot of success doing that, so that's just what I've kind of stuck with. So to have to fight a bat to get it to work for me never ends well. I can even get by with 26s if they're not stupid light, but this bat swung unbelievably light, like I mentioned, which is a shame because I did enjoy everything else about this bat. The sound, the feel, both were excellent. The performance, also good. It was able to take some abuse in BP and not be failing compression at the drop of a hat. Everything was good about this bat besides the crazy light swing weight. I can't recommend this one solely based on the fact that I don't know what you'll end up with loading and weighting wise. If you have the opportunity to try several different weights to see what works best for you, then for sure find what weight grooves for you and pick one up. If you're just going to fire from the hip and hope the weighting is right, hopefully it works out because this would be a great bag to have in the bag, minus that downfall. I feel like I'm being a little harsh on the review of this bat based on everything but that, but sometimes I just got to call them like it is, and that's how I felt about this one. I still hope you enjoyed the review. Thanks to my guy Dylan for coming out and hitting this with us. If you're new to the channel, what I need you to do is go down below and click that subscribe button and turn on those notifications.
Yeah.
Your phone will go off every time I post a video, whether it be a bat review, a podcast, whatever miscellaneous reviews or videos we have coming up, whether it be game footage or something else. So stay tuned for all that stuff, and I'll see you in those videos, guys. All right, everybody. Here we are at the end of the video, and I'm going to show you how to get some of that pricing I was talking about. And for that, what we're going to do is head over to Softball Fans Forum. We're going to log in, put in your credentials here. If you don't have any, you can make an account, but you can't use mine. We're going to go up to the search box here and type in the name Me Loco Man, as I've got it spelled here. We're going to hit the search button, then come on down and click on Chad's name, which is Me Loco Man. Click on Start a Conversation, which is Softball Fans' version of a personal message. Come on down, type in a conversation title so you can send this bad boy off. And then all you got to do is type in how much for whatever product you're looking at, and hit the Start Conversation button to send him a message, and he'll get you fixed up with a good price on whatever it is you need.